Hi, this is Shannon with Chic and Sassy Nails by Shannon. I am just hopping on quick to do my next mani. It is a tropical theme mani. That is the bonus challenge for my nail feet of the month, or nail feet challenge, my monthly nail feet challenge, that's what I call it, in my VIP group. And each month I give a bonus challenge as an added way to get an extra entry into the monthly drawing for a free set. And this month is a tropical mani to end summer with one little last festive summer look. And actually, one of the reasons I did this is because we are actually having a tropical birthday party tomorrow for my mother's 80th. So we've been working on getting that. I've been coordinating with my sister-in-law, and we split up the food, and some of my aunts and cousins are bringing some stuff, and then my sister-in-law did decorations, and we did a game with the grandkids that they're gonna host, like a Jeopardy type game for my mom. And then I made a slideshow that the kids helped me with, and it should be fun. So that is tomorrow, and of course I'm doing my mani the night before because that is how I roll. But I am using Sunset Surf, which was an exclusive set that was part of an enrollment special for June. And this is a gorgeous set. And then I'm going to put an overlay of Palm Before the Storm. I just have a couple of those left that I'm going to use as accents. And one of my Siren Secret. I think that's what it's called. Siren Secret, maybe? I don't know if it's plural or not, but that, just to add a little bit glitter on one of the nails. I wanted to add a pop of glitter since this is not a glitter set, and I like to kind of mix it up with my mixed manis. So we are starting with a base of this ombre. Like I said, it's called Sunset Surf. I prepped my nails just a little bit ago by just pushing my cuticles back and giving them a little bit of shape that I wanted. But I do not have a base coat on this time. I haven't been doing base coats lately. Pardon me, I need to grab a drink really quick. I've been trying to figure out my lighting because it makes everything look really glary. But when it's late like this, I have to have a desk light on of some sort. So I haven't figured out a good combination because this is as low as this light gets, or as dim as it gets. But it does have different color, like warmth. So I can adjust the light a little bit. So I've tried a few different things. And I am just going to wear this set normal. I'm not going to flip it. I was thinking about it, but I think I'm going to keep it simple because it is getting late and it's just a little bit easier or quicker for me to just use it as is. I won't have as much edges to clean up. So I am, like I said, I have been making a movie for a slideshow, but in iMovie, and I took a bunch of photos that I had, and my sister-in-law sent me some photos, and I went over to my mom's on Monday. This is all curly where I trimmed it off. I was just going to see if I'll straighten out a little. Give me a little more length, but I went to my mom's and we looked through old photo albums for a few hours, and it was so much fun to see. She even dug out the old photo albums out of the basement, and I got so I found some of her like baby pictures and pictures of my grandparents back in the 40s. It was really cool. So I like looking at those old black and white photos and lots of pictures that my mom had when she was in her probably 20s, I would guess. And some of the it was pretty cool to see the fashion and the hairstyles. And my mom's like their wedding photos. So my mom, my dad passed away 17 years ago. So, and my mom has been like, so I guess living by herself since then. But she still has the same house I grew up in, and she still likes to garden, and she mows. She has a riding lawnmower that my dad had. So I think she's doing very well. It's at that, she's getting to that age though too where I keep like, well, maybe you want to downsize before, like, you're forced to, I guess, but I know it's hard. She really likes her house and her yard, and we're actually having the party at her house because she has a nice a nice big yard, and we're hoping it's nice enough tomorrow for most of it to be outside. We have a bunch of tables and chairs that we got that we're have all set up, and we're gonna go over early and finish setting up the tables. My sister-in-law is really good at all the party planning stuff and the decorating, and has all these like pineapples and centerpieces and stuff we're all ready to go. So that was super cute. And then the kids came up with, we're doing like a Jeopardy game about my mom, so that'll be fun. But that'll be, so that is our party, which is one of the reasons we came up with that. I thought of that tropical mani to do for the theme, but just kind of fun for it's very hot, I know, all over in lots of parts of the country, so, or maybe all of the country, I don't really know. But I'm hoping, and it is supposed to rain, but I think it's not supposed to rain here till later in the evening, and we have an afternoon party, so I'm hoping that we have good weather for that, and that it's not too hot and humid. I mean, I know we can be inside for parts of it if we need to be, but there's about 25 to 30 people coming, which makes it a little tight inside. So we are hoping that it'll be enough or be nice enough that people want to be outside. So, but I'm picking up a cake. I was gonna make a cake, and then once we had the final head count, I'm like, I don't want to make a cake for that many people, so I just ordered it. I ended up ordering a sheet cake from Hy-Vee, which is local here. Well, I know they're out of Iowa, and I know there's some in Minnesota, but I don't know where else they are. But anyway, so I'm excited. I hope they do a good job decorating in that kind of, hopefully they can pull off some sort of tropical theme. I guess even if they just do flowers, it's fine. But so that is and I gotta remember to set my alarm to get up to start my cooking in the crock pot. My sister-in-law is doing pulled pork, and I am cooking my family recipe we always use for these baked beans with like the hamburger and the bacon and onions and all these different types of beans. make a big crock pot of that, and I'm picking up cake and brownies, and we're doing like chips and potato salad and pasta salad, and my one aunt makes a 7-layer salad that everybody likes. Not my favorite, but everybody else likes it. Okay, lots of people like it, but I don't. So it's kind of a fun little. It's been quite a few years since my mom's. It's like my mom's siblings, and some of my cousins are coming, and we haven't gotten together for the last few Christmases. So it'll be fun to see everybody. So we don't see. I think last year for Christmas, one of my uncles, or the ones we're hosting, had got COVID or something. And I don't always make it to the extended family Christmases anyway. Not every year, it just depends on when all the other holidays with the in-laws and stuff. It gets complicated once everybody has kids and is married, and like we usually do Christmas Eve around with my mom and my brother and their family, but sometimes that gets changed based on my sister-in-law's family's plans too. So we tend to sometimes have to do it a little early. My mom doesn't like when we do it after Christmas, so we usually do it like the day before Christmas Eve if it has to be early. But traditionally we usually do Christmas Eve with my immediate family, Christmas morning with Joe's family, and then if we have the energy and the desire to try to do my mom's, that's the cousins and stuff. My nail is always a little too short or too long to do both. So I'm throwing that. Oh, I shouldn't have done my thumbs. Maybe I'll save this thumb so I can cut everything. Alright, so this is what I just have to decide. And I also haven't been pushing these down very good, so I'm going to go through and just push down. Like, it's so glary with that light. Maybe I'll try to... Let's see here. I know I can't. It's hard to see the color of this set. That's pretty good. If I block some of that light. Let's see here. What color do I want it to be? I don't think that makes a difference. So anyway, I am hoping we can get everything set up and all the food out. Oh, and I have to put together, I just got, since there's a few kids coming, not a ton, but we have a couple. My one cousin has like preschool age kids, or toddler and a preschooler. Well, I guess almost kindergartner. And then my other cousin has I believe he's almost 1. I don't even remember his age, and I haven't even met him yet because we didn't see them last year. And then my one child, my youngest, is super picky. So I did want to grab just some I do a crackers and cheese tray because that's something that I know my kids will eat. So anyway, I am going to get that cleaned up. Alright, so let's do what my plan was. I didn't clean this little side up. I don't think I've ever pushed my nails down either. I don't remember doing my thumb. Oh, so anyway, I was gonna mention my husband a long time ago when Breaking Bad was like don't know if it first came out or just a season or two in. He watched that, but I don't like really gory shows. So he's like, yeah, definitely don't watch this. So I never watched it with him. And then somebody at his work recently told him that Better Call Saul, is that what it was called? Was pretty good. So, and that it wasn't as violent. So we actually I watched that with him. And by watched, I mean I like kind of watch it, but I mostly sit at my laptop and work on things. And then so my plan is to, what was I gonna do? I think I want to do glitter on the ring finger. So we watched Better Call Saul, and then I'm like, well, I kind of feel like I have to watch Breaking Bad because of the story, you know. So now we're watching Breaking Bad, which is gory, and I don't watch those parts, like, cause you can kind of tell when something's gonna happen. So if he remembers it, I make him skip it and fast forward, or I just don't watch. I just close my eyes, because that's how I roll. But it is interesting. It is an interesting show. It kind of drives me nuts too. So yeah, let me know if you guys have seen Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, and what you guys thought of it. Which did you like better? And let me know if you guys have done your tropical theme mani in my group. So this is like curling on me. Oh, I do love these reverse glitter overlays. I hope they do more. Alright, so sorry, I keep putting my hands too close to myself when I'm doing this. So I did want to talk a little bit about some of the new stuff coming up for August. So last week we had the dessert first launch, which is the neutral jelly sets. And I actually don't know what day I'm getting those. I actually don't know if they've shipped. I'll have to check. But I am getting my fall bundle on Monday. I'm getting some other stuff too, so all this stuff is like shipping, so I'm not sure, because I have my neutral jellies. I have my, oh, I know what I'm getting. I'm getting my foundation strips from the August foundation set called A Path Forward. That was bringing, they're donating, I believe it's $150,000, but I don't know how much is going to which charity, because there's a charity partner in the US and the one in Canada as well, and they are going to, so I was going to do this and this, so let's just stick with that plan. Oh, so sorry, that reverse glitter was from the March sub box. This is called Siren Secrets, I think, and then this one is a Palm Before the Storm, the very old overlay. This is my last, getting down. I think I have just the two little tiny strips left of this set. Hold on, which is bigger? We're gonna do this, and then. Okay, so I'm expecting a Path Forward, my sets I got. I had quite a big bulk order for people, and then they did actually sell out, and I have actually I heard that it was announced from corporate they are not restocking that set because they do not, I don't know if they told everybody this, but I heard that they ran out, they don't have one of the ingredients, I guess is what it's called, to remake that set. So that one is out of stock. and is not restocking. So reach out if you need it, because I think I have a couple extra. I know some people have asked me, so I will have to double check my count on what I got, what I was able to get. I did have to place 2 orders to get enough for my bulk order. So, but I think I got a few extra too. So, but I know a lot of people got it, even though there was website issues again with that, which every time I complain, they keep saying they're working on it. So, and that they're aware. So, I don't know how long they can keep saying the same things like that. But there's so many different like complaints and stuff. Cause now the newest drama is that I heard that not everybody that ordered the March sub box are getting the bonus things, like they ran out of the little hair clip and the little nail decals, and they just sent an email and they have the option to get the box without the things or to get a full refund, but there's not an in-between option where they can get like a discount or they're not replacing it with anything else. So people are up in arms about that. I haven't heard, none of my customers have told me they got that letter. So I guess if that has happened to you, let me know, because I bet you we have people in the group that don't want some of the bonus items if you do want it. I have not used my clip personally, nor do I think I will. So, I mean, if you really want that and you did not get that because they ran out, let me know. How do I want to line this up? I think I want to line it up a little like that. And then, okay, so yes, unfortunately, A Path Forward is not restocking. We're getting our fall bundles. Mine is shipping and mine's being delivered Monday. Sub boxes are printed. I haven't seen any of ours that have shipped yet, but those usually ship the second week, which is next week of August of the month. So, I checked and made sure everybody's card was charged. So we're looking good for that now. And then, I did see a little sneak peek of a mani from that box, from the August box, which is the Cafe Book Club. So if you want spoilers, message me. But I'm sure it's floating around, so some people might have seen it. Or fair warning, be careful, because it is floating around. I have not shared it anywhere, so if people want to see it, they have to message me, because I don't want to spoil it for other people who don't want to ruin the surprise. And then next month, they did announce next month's sub box for September, and it's like, I can't remember what it was called, but it looks like a sunset. It talks about cowboys and deserts and the western type stuff, but the colors of the box of the flyer is really pretty, so I'm hoping that there's an ombre of some sort or some colors in that color palette. But they threw us off with July, where this is what this is going to look like. It's hard to see with maybe that is okay with the glare. They threw us off with the July box because the sets didn't really match the flyer like they had in the past. So I don't know if something changed or if they didn't want people figuring it out so much. I have no idea. We kind of liked our hints, so yeah. Anyway, and then so the September box was announced, and then They shared, the host rewards for, or the host exclusive set for August is, I don't remember the name of it either, all these names, but it's a purple, like a light lavender lace design, or it's a glitter design. But I think it seems like more of a design with some glitter over it, like they have been lately. They haven't done as many true glitter designs like they used to do, where it was like all glitter, where I feel like these are like printed and then with glitter over them. So there's that. But it looks pretty actually, so I think it's going to be more surprising when we start seeing it in Manny's. I have my first one coming soon, and then what else is news in Color Street World? Oh, lots of launches. So the launches were shared. Like I said, we had the neutral jellies this last week. This week we're gonna get assets for some back to school, and I believe, if they haven't changed it, is that I believe it's a DIY kit, because that's what it kind of said on one of the, oh, I got a wrinkle, shoot, it had on one of the slides that it said DIY kit, so I'm going with that. But it looked like it was 3 back to school overlays. One was a crayon, like that crayon stripe, if that is the right part. And then one was like all different types of, I think it had like writing, and I know there was a paper airplane, and then one was a composition notebook pattern, like that black and white composition notebooks that we had to write in. I know my kids have to get them. Oh my gosh, I'm so not ready for back to school stuff. I know it's out. My daughter's was complaining when they started putting it out at Target because she works there. But I have not gotten to that mentality yet to start back to school shopping. So anyway, back to school is coming out next week. I know some kids have already started back to school, and some are starting in the next few weeks. Mine don't start till after Labor Day, so we get started pretty late. But after back to school launch, I think that launches the 8th, and then after back to school launches is fall launch. That is the 15th. We are doing Ruckus starting at the end of next week, and then after that there is the throwback launch, which is the following week, or the 24th, 20 something. Oops, sorry, I hit my cord. I can't remember the dates, but it's the end. It's in the 20 something of August. But it was the throwback sets that stylists got to vote on at conference, and the sets that made it were My Little Obsession, Atlantis, Hawaiian Half-Life, and Infinity Love. Is that what it's called? Infinity Love, I think. So those were the throwbacks. To many people's surprise, those are the ones that won. So I think everybody has their opinion. But alright, so this is my finished Tropical Manny using Sunset Surf, Palm Before the Storm, and Siren Secret. Alright, I'll let you guys know how the 80th birthday party goes. You guys have a great day or great night. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.